Hello, Girl Scouts. I'm Bonnie Barchikowski, CEO of Girl Scouts of the USA. I'm excited to join you virtually. Congratulations, Gold Award Girl Scouts. Having earned your Gold Award, you join a very special group of Girl Scouts. This accomplishment shows that you are the change makers the world needs right now. I want to take a moment to celebrate all your incredible work. You tackled issues that are important to you to drive meaningful and lasting change in your communities and beyond, leaving a true legacy. Your path to this moment was not easy, and I'm sure you experienced setbacks and unforeseen challenges along the way. And in true Girl Scout fashion, you didn't give up. You rose to the occasion with creativity and innovation, overcame the obstacles you faced, and made the world a better place in the process. In earning your Gold Award, you built life skills, including strategic thinking, communication, collaboration, problem solving, and time management. Skills that you will use to lead in your homes, workplaces, and communities. The Girl Scout Gold Award is the mark of the truly remarkable. It's proof that you have the power to make a difference and that you already have. To the parents, caregivers, and volunteers, thank you for making a positive impact in the lives of our Girl Scouts, championing, mentoring, and inspiring them to be their best, boldest selves. Your support allows Girl Scouts to understand why they are truly capable so they can put their ideas in action and make things happen. Gold Award Girl Scouts, take this moment in and enjoy it. This is a significant milestone in your leadership journey that will open up doors and new opportunities. I encourage you to share the power of your Gold Award experience with others. Your story is inspiring, and it shows what a Girl Scout can accomplish. Congratulations again, and enjoy today's celebration. Hello, Girl Scouts.
Hello, Girl Scouts. I'm Attorney General Dave Sunday, and I'm honored to join you virtually and help celebrate a truly incredible and inspiring group of young scouts who, I hear, have just earned the Gold Award. Congratulations to all 35 of you. Earning the Gold Award is no small feat. It takes real courage, great confidence, and exemplary character to make the world a better place, and that's exactly what you've done. Looking at the topics your projects covered to earn this award, I saw that you worked on improving environmental sustainability, teaching financial literacy, supporting our elderly, and even working on STEM initiatives. You've tackled real issues that will have a lasting impact on your communities. I'm especially proud to see so many of you leading the way in mental health awareness with projects focused on social emotional learning and creating safe spaces like mental health gardens. Mental health is something the Office of Attorney General takes very seriously. We're constantly working hard to improve resources for mental health support, particularly in schools and on social media. We want everyone to feel safe, supported, and heard. One of the many resources that my office offers young people is the Safe to Say Something program, which you can access at safetosaypa.org. This program has assisted students experiencing mental health challenges and report threats to safety in PA schools, and I'm very proud of our office's work on this important tool. The projects you've created, the award you've earned, are proof that you don't need to wait until you're older to make a difference. You're already leading and you're already making an impact. I'm excited to see how you all continue to grow in the future and inspire your communities for years to come. Keep up the amazing work, keep believing in yourself, and keep going for the gold. Again, congratulations, Girl Scouts of Western Pennsylvania. Each and every one of you has earned this, and I couldn't be prouder.
Due to the decrease in Pennsylvania's bat population, I built 50 bat boxes to hang in Keystone State Park and surrounding communities. I provided educational opportunities to Girl Scouts in Westmoreland and Allegheny counties to learn about bats in Pennsylvania, how to make bat boxes, and what they can do to positively impact the environment and help their communities.
I recognized the negative impacts of overexposure to technology and social media. I wanted to help kids in a church youth group develop healthy habits related to friendships, teamwork, and communication. I held activity workshops addressing these issues and created an activity box containing a booklet of activities, friendship bracelet supplies, and conversation starter note cards, which I provided to a youth group leader for further implementation for sustainability.
To honor members of the Clyde Volunteer Fire Company who have passed away, Hannah built a flower garden and created posts for the fire department's Facebook page to recognize each of these firefighters. She organized the posts into binders, which is kept at the fire hall to further honor their memories. Rebecca addressed issues regarding animal abuse by creating a website which highlighted a local business, Fox Hollow Stables, and their partnership with a nonprofit rescue organization, Phoenix Rising Rescue and Rehabilitation. Through her website, she discussed the importance and the effects of rescuing animals, as well as the necessity of practicing proper horsemanship. Caitlin partnered with the Audubon Society of Western Pennsylvania to reconnect children with the world around them. She did this by adding interactive features to a play area at Buffalo Creek Nature Park. They focused on native birds to include books and discovery boxes full of activities. Additionally, she held events to introduce students and younger Girl Scouts to her project. The Audubon Society will continue to monitor her additions. Aiming to address the lack of knowledge around service dogs, Elizabeth educated her community about the accommodations, etiquette, and awareness they deserve in public. She held presentations, created customizable business cards for service dog teams, and shared training videos and other resources through social media.
I earned my Gold Award by increasing public awareness of a local dog park. I built a signage for the dog park and created an informational video about dogs. I promoted my project at a community event where I distributed pamphlets, dog toys, and treats.
Abigail aimed to promote physical activity and social engagement among children by building a Gaga ball pit at Irwin Park. The ball pit encouraged fun, active play and provided an inclusive environment where participants could build friendships, practice teamwork, and stay physically active. To address the lack of financial education among high school students, Ashley created a website to share resources on 5 main topics: savings and spending, bank accounts, investment accounts, retirement accounts, and credit scores. To advertise these resources, she presented her project at a college fair and distributed flyers to local businesses, which reached over 400 people.
To help strengthen the environmental education programs at Asbury Woods, I created and led a Bugs World, a program that teaches visitors about local bugs and insects, including how to build a bug box. I provided blueprints and materials to Asbury Woods for further implementation of this program.
Sophia's project focused on resocialization in her community after COVID-19 through the construction of a Gaga pit at the local park. She held a tournament and provided resources to educate her community about the benefits of Gaga Ball, encouraging the use of the new pit.
I highlighted the importance of the Quaker Valley Marching Band and music programs by creating a 3-part art piece depicting my experiences. Each art piece is located in the music rooms throughout the Quaker Valley School District and shows my progression with music throughout school, emphasizing the impact of the marching band has had on me.
Inspired for her passion for ice skating, Katie created a skating club at her high school and educated students about the importance of exercise. She made flyers to promote the club and led several events for participants to learn skating safety and techniques. Her school has agreed to continue offering the club in the future using her meeting plans.
Inspired by my service dog Rosie, I wanted to educate businesses and the general public about issues service dogs and their handlers face in today's society. Through training and education, I addressed these issues by meeting with local businesses and creating pamphlets about the ADA requirements and clings for them to display in their windows, stating that they acknowledge these ADA requirements. I presented my project at community events and shared my slideshows with local businesses.
My project focused on the rehabilitation of the Jefferson Township Trailhead through the installation of a pollinator garden, community education initiatives, and the establishment of a sustainable gardening club. The pollination garden serves as a living classroom, inspiring visitors to take action in their own communities to support pollinators.
Many different species of trees by the Learning Center at Harrison Hills were being damaged by lawnmowers, so I built barriers at the bases of the trees with round tarps and mounds of mulch to help protect them. I created a metal plaque for each tree containing its name and a QR code leading to an informational page about that specific tree. A binder with the page information was also placed in the nearby Learning Center.
Ava noticed that there were no programs in her community to teach young women about business, so she hosted 2 events where she presented about possible business careers and women in business. She also made a website containing the information she presented, hoping to inspire more girls to learn about and pursue a career in business.
Hi, my name is Lauren Kennedy, and my project aimed to spark interest in the agricultural industry by educating elementary-age students about how food gets from the farms to consumers, sustainability, recycling, fairs, and careers in the industry. I accomplished this by holding presentations consisting of interactive activities, mini quizzes, and open-ended questions, reaching over 1,250 students.
Due to the rapid decrease in the bee population, I built bee boxes to help conserve them. I educated my community about habits we can change to better take care of the bee population through classes taught at my school, local library, a local retirement home, and Girl Scout troop meetings.
To address the lack of access to safe and hygienic feminine products, I held drives and assembled kits with these products for the Greater Pittsburgh Food Bank. I presented to women's groups on the issue of period poverty and started a letter writing campaign in support of House Bill 850, a bill that would allow feminine hygiene products to be purchased through SNAP and the WIC program.
My love for music and community service inspired me to create live music programs for nursing homes, allowing local musicians to share their talents. After creating a volunteer inquiry page on the St. Barnabas Nursing Home website, I promoted my program through flyers and organized multiple nursing home concerts involving community members and musicians. These concerts allowed for nursing home residents to interact with their community and increased in-person volunteering post-COVID.
I created a social-emotional learning curriculum called Big Feelings Storytime to educate children and their guardians about mental health issues and ways of coping through story times, activities, discussions, and take-home materials. I led various storytime sessions and also made my curriculum available to schools, libraries, and community centers for future use.
Marley revamped the garden at her school to create a relaxing environment for students to enjoy. She also built a wooden box for the garden containing mental health resources such as the helpline number and informational pamphlets. Jessica organized mock interview events to help teenagers develop and strengthen their interview skills, better preparing them for a lifetime of success. She recruited a panel of professionals who provided constructive feedback to the participants. She also created YouTube videos with interview questions and tips that were distributed to local libraries and church youth groups.
I created an inclusive program for high school students with intellectual disabilities to participate in the performing arts. I led rehearsals and organized a talent show for participants to perform on stage. I also made a website with program instructions that I provided to my school's faculty advisors so they could continue running the program.
I established a partnership between my high school robotics team and the University of Pittsburgh Community Engagement Center to teach children in underserved areas about the importance of STEM. I developed a curriculum and held classes on basic engineering principles through Lego blocks, including topics such as simple machines, coding, and mechanics. My robotics team plans to continue these classes after I graduate.
Sarah created a fashion club at her high school to help bring awareness to the environmental impacts of fast fashion trends, as well as the mental health issues teens face relating to societal pressure. She recruited members, led meetings, and organized a clothing swap at her school.
To address local habitat loss due to human development, I expanded on Latodami Nature Center's Lawn to Nature program by building a demonstration garden. I recruited a team of volunteers to help build the garden as a means to educate landowners on what they can do to reduce lawn space and invite nature into their own yards. I also held workshops for educational purposes. Latodami Nature Center will continue integrating my garden into their program offerings.
With a passion for STEM, I planned a 4-day summer camp to introduce middle school girls to the field of engineering. Each day of the camp featured female engineers who discussed their work, plus hands-on activities and challenges to teach girls how engineering is a helping field. My plans and curriculum have been shared with local libraries and high school engineering clubs.
Noticing that many kids don't have access to books and reading, I held monthly reading events for elementary-aged kids. I also created a little library box for a local trail and a book-sharing shelf for Sligo Elementary School.
Elena worked with the South Park Rangers to create and install boot and bike brushes to prevent the spread of invasive species into the parks, trails, and fields. She also hosted interactive lessons on Leave No Trace principles at the Bethel Park Nature Club and led initiatives to clear invasive species from the park.
Recognizing that many nursing home residents battle with loneliness, I provided an opportunity for them to build connections with others as well as the outdoors. I constructed a sensory garden space at a local nursing home and organized gardening activities for the residents to help stimulate their creativity and encourage socialization.
Brianne's project focused on providing a shower room for those in her community who were displaced. She led a team to install the shower room at Connellsville Area Community Ministries. Her team filled bags with hygiene necessities, which were distributed to those using the shower room, and advocated for the ministry services to her local community.